America Crabby Trabin say, one in the cabinet and tenacity, am eduru bi enwunu etimi sayare achi ya anka asema ebeba no enye enti ena ma wode tu kuku price so na MPP ja ka 32 billion na 32 billion na ojawe no enti na wode take side decision no na enye no kware
no me catch say we are going to investigate na ebeye say na NDP for car you left a debt of 19 billion cedis what about a debt of 32 billion cedis o tie now be 32 to 19 no any NDC when they come to the account 19 billion cedis is the debt NDC left at Cocoa Board, and yet between 2017 ebepemune what said that say MPP forecast say moja yeka 19 billion into yeti Cocoa for sikasoda.
In the last week we have had to take the painful but necessary decision to revise the producer price of cocoa to achieve competitive pricing and resolve the acute liquidity challenges in the sector.
If you lie, you will not go to heaven.
Mema etiefoni ahwefo nyina kwa ba de ba koda media TV so sabre media ne ka chire eja yodi asampa dwumadi a watundin chichiremu ena bre ba besom mpre meka say enche bia na mampani de the nation's address eso na ebeto ho eye oman no se ne oman ne bobre ne se ne oman ne siko esfa ebeto ho na omampani ka sembi wasi America Crabby Trabin say one in the cabinet and tenacity am eduru bi enwunu etimi sayare achi ya anka asema ebeba no enye enti ena ma wode tu kuku price so na MPP ja ka 32 billion na 32 billion na ojawe no enti na wode take side decision no na enye no kware yenua Felix Miracle Boaje where the buy say kana omampani ka no NDC fuja 19 billion na MPP for the only 13 billion na count na koye 32 enti na omampani o kan no enye no kware meanwhile omampani say no kware ohoi so wanka heaven ohoi unkobi yenko ne kuti omampani mra sesia na yenhwe the response from Miracle Boaje.
In the last week we have had to take the painful but necessary decision to revise the producer price of cocoa to achieve competitive pricing and resolve the acute liquidity challenges in the sector. Mr. Speaker, failure to do this as others did and left a debt of 32 billion for this government to pay. Failure to do this would have meant borrowing billions in borrowed funds. Mr. Speaker, this unplanned expenditure would have taken us right back to the very devastating economic problem we have only recently begun to escape. So, Mr. Speaker, while fully understanding the concerns and protests of our farmers, I can firmly assure them that the reforms announced by government will see a total transformation of the cocoa sector. And it will guarantee them a fair and transparent price that enables them to meet the cost of producing the commodity and making decent margins. Mr. Speaker, the difference between economic hardship and avoiding the same is the exercise of sound economic judgment.
Yo mampani kasa odebato empre ni ene duai asema odebato ho eni ena Miracle Boaje says mampani dabi wan kan kware no kware wo mu pa eni mumyekuti Miracle Boaje ni mra.
But me will say NDC for in their attempt to deal with this incompetence no any crisis no na come my just come be twi MPP ewrem ento beti as almost here na ka MPP bottle ho eno mu jaye ka 32 billion cedis eno mu ye say eno ti na ye bra ni ade.
But you cannot run away from those issues as well.
Obi, did those issues come up in January 2025?
2025.
Did they come up in January 2026?
No.
Did they come in January 2025?
No.
Were the debts available as at 2024? Were they there in 2023? Exactly. It's that year I can once more see an intuitive Kuafusika. So now 2023, or 2024, or 2022, or 2020, and yet Yankoti Kuafusika. Share unim data MPP I inherited from NDC, and I'll say it's 19 billion cedis. Obi Kayade we mami.
Source near him.
Oh, Obi Ude Nyabu say, oh, now they kind we mami. We are kind now. The headline now. Waka source no.
Where Reuters into Ghana's Cocoa Board says clearing debts after wasteful spending. Where November 1st, 2017.
Kind of no. One first line.
In the say Ghana's Cocoa Board has initiated reforms to clear its debt of up to 19.6 billion cedis,
That's it.
which is 4.45 billion US dollars,
Obi.
resulting from bloated contracts and wasteful expenditure by previous managers, the chief executive said on Wednesday.
It is a by way of cabinet no mu pie na say omo ebibiri omo ni so no mu hu so. No me catch say we are going to investigate. Na e be say na NDP for car you left a debt of 19 billion cedis. What about a debt of 32 billion cedis? Oh team. Now will be 32 to 19 no. Yene NDC when they come to account. 19 billion cedis is the debt NDC left at Cocoa Board. And yet between 2017 ebepe mu ne o te da say MPP for ka say moja ye ka 19 billion nti ye te Cocoa for sika so da. O te da. So you see I'm trying to explain to you say Cocoa Board debts.
But they will also tell you that within that same period, no, world market price and drop it.
I drop here. Let me
in the quantum.
Forget quantum. Let me tell you one interesting thing. Whilst the MPP government ever told debt of 19 billion cedis, no, that year international price drop here to the extent say na kasa say buying eti cocoa for sikaso. They buy more bailout. Buying copes ka do so masi. Enti in the year cocoa ye te ye bo so wa bra MPP buy aba mu. With 19 billion cedis as debt, no. Abaya and take cocoa for queer for sikaso to say the NDC fire, no. Let me also tell you another thing. I'm saying you roll over cocoa. Anything you to buy, only roll over cocoa was NDC for Jamaica in 2017. 193,000 metric tons of rollover. And no cramp on my make us a mitro. Sa rollover, no. Oman to me and Tria, Oman to me and Yasa cocoa, na ma bias, no. Obi. Oman to me and Yasa cocoa, na ma bias, no. Oman can't remove. And unti. Almost say charge Ghana about $7.5 million. Be send this for no NDC penny be about because I will show you the document. I have it all here. It is NDC for the catcher and around this year you were 330,000 rollover and until I to me Obi may say first of all it's a lie. Randy did not inherit 330,000 rollover. He didn't.
You know America Sabraji and so Nedi or the beto warning. Inti wohwɛ ya America abraje kan no na omanpani di na wan chichim no se won wan boka nso mo boka 90 billion na we mo 13 kan ho na ko 32 inti ye besrew se omanpani ur kasa kire Ghana fo a kan kware wom wan kasa wedi kan kasa se no kware we wan kan heavy wo hwe nya de obekobi inti omanpani ur ko bunsam jema na se ur ko he Koda media TV so media ne ka chiri agya yodia sempa dwumadi ya to ndi chichirim tin sam chire mu a ma pani kan na media ba sumu na America sabojin so kan na media ba sumu tie fo ni ma hwefo yi o ma pani se nkontompo we wutwa obesam jem na obekọ